Right, well peeps, another part in the update of this. I had a little bit of brown primer left over. Well, it says red, but it's quite obviously brown. Brown primer left over, so I've just sort of give it another coat of a different colour. It helps you, really does help when the primer's a different colour to see where work is needed. You can sort of see what I've done on the roof now. There's a lot of filling in of the grooves. Now I have some of this. Now this is good paint from Halfords in the UK. I think it's made by High Coat. It doesn't say where it's made by, but I'm pretty sure it's High Coat, which is a good brand. So a little bit more prep work. I've got the bumper back on. The rear bumper is fastened to the chassis and is sort of like a rear body mount, because the sort of shock hoop and body mounts needed to come through the bed to drop it down a little. I can't drop it down anymore because, well, I could if I didn't want to keep the interior, but I don't want to keep the interior, so it's as low as it's going to get. I've had a few questions as to, am I going to drop it any lower? I would liked it to have been about there, but that, I've seen actual road going trucks in the UK riding Toyota Hiluxes, and we call it the Navara over here. I don't know what they're called. It's like the little brother to the Titan, the Nissan Titan in the US. The smaller version is called the Navara over here. Anyway, yeah, so I've seen them riding about this height, so I'm happy with that. It's equivalent to an actual road going vehicle I've seen. So we've got clearance on all, because I've got to trim the bumper back a little bit. I widen the arches, so that gives perfect clearance all round. So yeah, I have lost the lights. They're in one of these many little boxes and containers that's lying around my house. So yeah, I'm just about to fill. Like I realised I filled here where I shouldn't have done by accident. The glue has come through. There's a few more like little niggles that I need to fill before I whack some more paint on it. I'm going to try and eliminate more of that groove, just for my own personal preference. I have painted these black, but I'm going to return them back to red because I'm almost certainly not painting this green now. I think I'm going to go with a satin black with gloss black graphics. So it may become a Raptor, so I may be changing the wheels. It may not, I don't know, undecided. See, like I said, see how good a finish I get on the bodywork to see. I may still go gloss red. I mean, will the black steel wheels, steelies go with red paintwork? Who knows? Anyway, so there we go. I'm going to pause it here, and I'm going to come back to it because then I'll have done some more bodywork. So yeah, next bit you'll see more work done. Well peeps, this is the second part of the let's attempt to repaint this truck video, and as you can see, something horrible has happened. I can't really turn it around properly to show you because the blind is on the table because I've had a new door fitted. The old one was falling off, and now everything's sort of in the way. Now I've not really sure what happened. I've painted on top of this primer paint before, not with the Halfords builder primer, filler primer, so maybe that was a problem. I used this other stuff from another shop and it never gave a good finish coat on your final coat, so I thought I'll go with some decent paint like I mentioned in the first part of the video. But as you can see, there has been some horribleness happen. That was me trying to mark out this line and mess that up royally, repeatedly. So I can't say any further because of the blind, but as you can see, this did not go well at all it cracked, absolutely everywhere. Now, admittedly, mostly on the back, where I didn't remove all the white paint. So I'm guessing I'm going to have to sand it back to plastic at the back end. Sort of wishing I'd have left them separate now, but hey, there you go. Just bear with me while I turn it around. Yeah, as you can see, the front part isn't too bad, and in fact it's even done a fair job at covering the cracks down the middle there. But at the back end, so I think rub it down where it needs to, and only where it needs to, and then maybe a second coat. I think I went a bit heavy-handed, maybe. It did cover those very well, so when I rub that back, that should be fine. I couldn't find any grey, so this is as good as it gets. The truck bed, I tried filling the gaps, and yeah, that up as well. You put whatever 4-letter word you want in there. Yeah, so you have to excuse the gawky look to this truck. It's the fisheye lens on the camera. It is actually longer than it looks, really sort of squished in the middle. It's a much longer wheelbase than this camera makes it look. Anyway, so yeah, that's yeah, I'm very sad because while the paint was damp, I thought I'll salvage a little bit and scar out the shut lines between the panels, and yes, I've managed to bollocks that up as well. And in the process of all that, oh, you can see that, I scratched my damn watch. I don't know how and when. Obviously I caught it on some metal. It's only a cheap watch, it's only mineral glass, but damn. Anyway, so this weekend was a very poor weekend for me. I've now made a lot more work. Yeah, maybe it won't be so bad. I mean, like the front wings or fenders came out well. The doors came out reasonably well. It's only where there was any old paint to mess things up. So, like I said, we'll rub that down and maybe only rub that part down. I don't need to rub the rest of it. And we'll see how it goes. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, peeps. The next update you see of this, I'm not going to show you all the sanding and rubbing of this. I'm going to wait and see how I cock it up next time. Thanks for watching.